is Srinita and today I'll be talking about FATF and Pakistan. Recently, FATF has decided to keep Pakistan under grey list for terror financing. This decision was taken at the Financial Action Task Force Virtual Summit, which was held in June. This plenary was held under the Chinese presidency. Now, Pakistan will continue to be under grey list till October, which is when the next virtual summit is going to be held. It is now difficult for Pakistan to get loans from IMF, World Bank, European Union, and Asian Development Bank. If Pakistan fails to comply with FATF regulations or directive by October, then there is every possibility that it will be kept under blacklist along with North Korea and Iran. FATF is an intergovernmental policy making body with institutional mandate to establish international standards for combating money laundering and terror financing. It was established in 1989 during the G7 summit, which was held in France, to combat the growing problems of money laundering. And in 2001, it has expanded its area of function to also act against terror financing. China, Saudi Arabia, and Turkey are the three countries and the only countries which have supported Pakistan against FATF's move in putting Pakistan under grey list. FATF has two lists. The first one is the grey list, which is the first one is the grey list, which is also known as monitored jurisdictions. And grey list countries are those countries which are supporting money laundering and terror funding. And the other list is the black list, which is also known as call for action countries, which have uncooperative tax havens for terror financing. Sri Lanka was the first country to be put in the blacklist. It was put in blacklist in 2011 and it was removed from blacklist in 2016. This decision of Financial Action Task Force is going to impact Pakistan's imports and exports, lessen investors' confidence, widen Pakistan's current account deficit, and block the way for foreign banks to deal with Pakistani counterparts. It can also impact Pakistan's economy hugely. The Financial Action Task Force consists of 39 member nations, including India. Currently, China is the Vice President of Financial Action Task Force. Its headquarters is held in Paris, and usually FATF plenary sessions are held in February, June, and October. Now, the June session was held virtually, and in the coming up October session, we will know whether Pakistan will stay in grey list or move to blacklist. Thank you.